Okay, welcome back. Today we are going to be carving a lot of different things. Carve probably 2 trees. If I can get it done, I'll get 2 owls and 2 trees. Let's try that first and see what we got from there. Stay along. Why does the GoPro look like that? So when I'm cutting it to see if it's the right size, I always take and I'll make a mark, let's say here, and then I'll go, okay, I want the base to be about this big. So 3 inches to 4 inches usually. Then the trunk is also another 3 inches, and then the tree. So I always think, how big is this whole thing gonna be, and then I'll cut it there. So that was the first one. Now I'll cut probably 4 of these, so I'll make 2 trees and then 2 owls. There we go. See, look at that. It's nice and solid now. So, first thing you do with these logs is there's gonna be one main crack in this log. And that is gonna be the back of the carving. And find that and cut straight down. But when you do that, that relieves all the stress, and so it won't crack. It most of the time won't crack anywhere else except for right there. That's the first thing we're gonna do right now is cut that, and then I'll start carving. So now that I cut that, I'm gonna do what I call penciling. You know the tip of a pencil, it kind of goes straight and then to a point. That's what I'm gonna do here, except for I'm not gonna make it a straight point, it's gonna be flat. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. So what you see there is when I came down at that angle to cut this log, just start cutting then you start cutting the details in the wood. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Let's start cutting. So you wanna come around with the first cut and you'll just do a tiny little one right here. You wanna make sure you don't go too deep with the cut because you can cut the whole top off. Then you come around and you kind of angle this so you can kind of see up into it, but not too much. Now after that cut, you'll come around and you'll just do a little bit of bigger one, and you just keep working bigger and bigger and bigger till you get to the bottom. Okay, so now that I got the top, I got the, what you call it? I guess you'd call it the branch. So for the trunk, it's pretty easy. You find the center of the tree, follow it down to right here, and you just think, okay, I want this trunk to be right here, and right here, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches wide. You'll find those lines, and then you'll cut straight through. Make sure you make a good cut on both sides. And then you'll come along on this side and do the same thing. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Look at that. So now that we cut this way, we're gonna take the chainsaw, cut right here and right here to leave the trunk. So now that we got this one carved, this one's done with the carving. Now I just have to take it up to the house and do the finishing process. But I'm gonna just carve this next tree, and I'll just probably skip over that one with the videoing, just because it'll go faster. So now I'm gonna just unscrew it from the post, put the next one in, and I'll just zip right through that one, hopefully. Not actually. So for owls, there are a few things that you do different. Actually, it's the entire process. So first thing I do is I'll find the side I want the face to be, and that'll be up here in the front. Right here, I'm gonna cut, and so I do it, I take, and usually I have a Sharpie with me to draw, but I just didn't bring one this time. So I'll cut right here, cut that off, and right here, just to kind of make like a V in the face a little bit. So now what I'm gonna do is define the eyes, and I'll take my saw and I'll go kind of around the eye, and I'll bring it up to the front, and it'll kind of give the eye some definition. So to do wing definition, I'll take, and let's say, I'll go right up to here, goes around, it'll curve back, and then it'll go down here to the tail. Do the same thing on the back side. Okay, so now that I got that, then I'll start working on definition on the body, and then I'll work on the wings. So for the body, I just want to take the saw, and I'll go right here and just go bzz, 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 and just slowly do, I guess you just do as many, almost as many as you can fit on the owl. Okay, so now that I do that, then I'm gonna start working on the tail. Okay, so for the tail, right here where the wings meet, I'll go right beside it. I'll come down and over to define the tail. So now that we got that carved down, we'll take it up to the house after I finish the next one, and we'll finish all of these projects. So now I'm gonna carve the other owl, and I will not video that because it'll go faster. And then I will go up to the house and I will finish them off. Okay. So now that I have the carvings up here at the shop, I'm going to now burn them with a weed burner, and then I will brush them off with a wire brush. Then I'll show you guys what I do from there. So I will not be showing me burning these because I am using a big torch and YouTube does not like that. But I will burn these, and then I'll show you guys what they look like after that, and then I will wire brush them. So now I got them burnt, and I will take this wire brush, and I will just, so for the trees, I will not wire brush them too much because they're gonna get painted, but I will take some of it off. So you just take and you just scrape it off. Now for the owls, since they aren't gonna get painted, but they're gonna get spray lacquered, they're gonna get lacquered anyways. We're just gonna take and we have to clean these ones up pretty good though. So there we go, this one's, now it's done with the burning. All I have to do is put the eye in it and then spray it. Okay, so I got the eyes burnt into the owls. I don't know if you guys can see it. Same with this one. And then on the bottom of all of these is my brand. Now it is time to paint. So I will be painting the trees green. So let's do that one. Let's do that first. So just like in my other video, I like to use this stuff, Hunt Club Green for the trees. Give it a few good shakes, then you spray the tree. want to make sure you can get all the way up into those grooves where you had cut earlier. Okay. So, now that that's done, I will take clear lacquer. After those dry, I'll spray those too. I'll take clear lacquer and I'll give the owls a good coat. I didn't trip. This stuff right here, this one's about empty. But I'll give it a good, I'll give the eyes especially a nice, it brings out the color. I like it a lot. This is empty. I made it. And it looks real good. Then you take some spray lacquer and you do the same thing. Okay, this one. Okay, I'll let these dry, then I'll take some pictures, show them to y'all. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. See y'all in the... See, what should I say? See, that was not good. That was awful, actually. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you guys in the next video.